What's up, Cool Nation? It's me, Coolness17. The coolest of the cool. That's me. And, what are we gonna review today? I'm not even gonna, make an introduction. I don't even know what to say today. Yeah, there's a Furby movie that exists. And we're gonna talk about it today! That's a stolen Kid Icarus joke. But, yeah, there's a Furby movie. I mean, honestly, Hasbro, who owns Furby, they just wanted to capitalize on Furby. Yeah, whenever, a toy becomes popular, the people who own it want to make a movie so they could get at least, one more sale. I mean, with the Lego movie, it worked. But, almost all of these completely fail, really hard. That's the case for Furby Island. It is. Yeah, that's the name of the movie, Furby Island. Yeah, this film sucks. It really does. Yeah, this time I'm just honest immediately. No, but seriously, much like all the other ones of these, mostly like all the other adaptations of toys, that movie, how do I describe it? Yeah, this one sucks. I'm pretty sure, the only, a movie that ever did this right was the Lego movie, and because they actually put effort into it, but for most of these, they're just sort of phoning it in. They just phone it in. Because in reality, all these movies are actually out there to push products. So it's so obvious. They are. And yeah, same with this one. This one sucks. Time to add to the garbage pile of toy adaptations. Yep. Sucks. It sucks. And I'm going to review it. So I'm going to review it. Right now. Right now. So, what is the origin of this movie? Well, not much known about it. So, essentially it was made by two companies, Buzzie Media and DRTV Productions, for Hasbro, who owns Furbies, and it ended up releasing in 2005. Nothing is really known about the production, but it said that it actually performed well in the ratings, actually. That's pretty obvious. It aired on Nickelodeon in the States, while in Canada, it aired in Teletoon and YTV. This was apparently supposed to be a scrapped TV show. It was revealed in a Reddit post that Nickelodeon, Frederator, and Hasbro are going to collaborate on a Furby Island TV show, and this, the movie that we're watching right here, is the pilot. However, in 2006, the new president came into Nickelodeon, and he wanted to make a few changes to the show. And his staff members and the president would argue. And as a result, they decided to just scrap the entire show. It was scrapped. I mean, I don't know if the president would have actually bring good changes to the show, but given how this was what they were making, this was what Nickelodeon was making after then. Yeah, I don't think so. Regardless of what the outcome would have been, though, I'm still personally happy that this never came to be, because the movie itself is already awful. But, don't make a freaking TV show about it, god damn it. Oh, by the way, I just have to mention how awful the cover art of this film looks. You've seen it in the thumbnail, but this is how it looks. Look at it. What is the expression on the Furby? Is he happy? Is he sad? Is he angry? Is he surprised? Is he shocked? What is this a JPEG in the actual background? It looks awful. Alright, let's actually go into this pointless movie. So we start off in an airplane with a girl named Maddie and a boy named Ty. They're on an airplane, and Maddie's on this website called Watch. Yeah, that's the greatest name for a website of all time. He constantly watches this show with this guy named Dr. Conquest. But Ty thinks she's an absolute idiot. He's right. And the reason why they're on the plane to begin with is because their parents are adventurers and they're trying to find this plant. So Maddie goes out to find this thing called the Tarizard. I think that's his name. And Ty tags along too for some reason. I don't remember and I don't care. In this shot, they look like they're toys. You can definitely see how weird some of the animations are. Like, they look weirdly sped up. Like, it looks weird. Maddie, after just walking around the forest for a little, just to find this cave. But then Ty steps on a button and makes everything collapse. And so Maddie runs out of there. And it just leaves Ty there. And doesn't even try to save him. Alright, she does try to save him, but just leaves him there. And then Maddie goes to find help. So Maddie thinks that all hope is lost and just sits on a rock and cries. And then they come. Oh no. Maddie then finds an entire tribe full of these monsters. Maddie goes back to free Ty, but he just somehow got out. And I don't even know how. It never even explains it. So then Ty and this Furby have a burping contest. And by the way, there are two Furbies. This one, like the one that Maddie's holding, is Elo, and this black one is Ehi. Keep that in mind, but I'm pretty sure you won't, because when I was watching this, I just kept on forgetting which one was which. And by the way, greatest names of all time. And then the Furby just sing this song, which isn't even comprised of any sort of lyrics whatsoever. It's just them speaking random gibberish and nothing else. Yeah. So Maddie takes Elo and Ehi back to their place, like where they live. Like I think the plane. I think that's where they parked it. And then Maddie does the most dumb thing ever and just posts where the Furbies live to Watch.com. Yeah, I remember that with Dr. Conquest. Yeah, why would you do that? I don't even know. It's really stupid.
I think what I have discovered is called a Furby. Maddie.
Then the Furbies are just watching TV, and they're starting to pick up English by watching quotes. Like, just, and then they recite them.
Your spuds.
Smash your spuds! Smash your spuds!
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, then the parents come home and try to get the plant in. And then the Furbies get stuck in the jar because they want to commit suicide. And then Maddie has a That's So Raven vision.
George, something is wrong with Maddie.
What's wrong,
Maddie?
Oh, by the way, do you know that the Furbies can read your mind? Yeah. I wouldn't want them to know all my deep and dark secrets, goddammit. So Maddie decides to tell the parents about the Furbies, but they don't believe her. And Ty doesn't even back her up for some reason, despite the fact that he knows about the Furbies.
Maddie, they're gone.
What's gone?
We found these amazing little creatures, and they could...
Maddie, were you watching Dr. Conquest again? Did you stray away from the beach?
You gotta believe me. Tell him, Ty. No, Dad. We just hung around.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to intentionally be an ass. So they go outside and find the Furby village. And then Dr. Conquest comes with his helicopter. And because he wants to find the Furbies.
Dangerous creature. We explorers have to take every precaution.
Dr. Conquest, the Furbies are truly amazing. They live in a family colony together, and they all sing and dance and play.
Really? All of them?
POV. This was your face when you first saw Rule 34. And Dr. Conquest thankfully wants to kidnap the Furbies. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, why did Maddie even tell him about the Furbies? It's such a stupid thing. Really, really stupid. God, I hate you so much. And it turned out that Furby wasn't looking at Rule 34, but rather it was the Furbies that were locked up by Dr. Conquest. So they had to stop Dr. Conquest. Why do I always mispronounce his name? After a while, Maddie ends up in a cage which she can really easily slip out of. Yeah, she's not really putting that brain to the test. Just slip out of the cage. She really is stupid. But instead, she just slams the cage into a leaf, which somehow actually works. And how does a leaf break open a cage? That shouldn't happen. Like, how does a leaf open up the thing like that? Why? Well, they managed to save all the Furbies, and Dr. Conquest goes after Maddie. Oh, and this Furby also died. He didn't die, but he ended up getting impaled and knocked unconscious. So Dr. Conquest chases Maddie into the cave, and he dies. He doesn't die, but he's just trapped in there and then gets arrested by the police. Now the family finds out that the Furbies are actually real, and they're like, "Alright, let's keep them with them." And because Dr. Conquest is gonna escape out of jail. So, yeah. So then Maddie realizes that there are Furbies all around the world, and they have to...
Paris? Furby home? Furby home. Furby home. Furby home. Furby home.
Oh god, they're everywhere! Oh no! Yeah, they're obviously setting up the cartoon, which... never happened. What are my thoughts? Well, let's start off with the story, which was pretty boring and none of the characters are likable. Maddie was pretty stupid, Ty was really whiny, and Dr. Conquest is a very generic and predictable villain, honestly. Voice acting? Not that good either. And with the animation, it looks pretty rough, with a lot of the perspectives and not looking right. Once again, one of the scenes had them looking like toys, and the character designs are pretty awful with their weird-ass proportions. So overall, it was not a very good film. That wasn't very nice. Actually, it was horrible. So, yeah, my ranking is 4 out of 10. So don't do drugs and stay in school.